Init pa rin pala. Diyos ko naman, oh. Init. Today is Sunday, February 15, 2026. Ayun, self-reflection video na naman or maybe shadow work, whatever it is, kung ano ma-come up itong video na to. Pasensya nakakalat ang aking divination card because I just newly got my newly purchased divination cards. These are cosmic design. I really love the design. Uy, kay talaga siya. Very cosmic and very psychedelic. Na pag tinitingnan mo, it's like it's moving and symbols. So, pinag-aralan ko muna tong 56 minor arcana na nilatag ko kanina, in-arrange ko, tapos hindi ko mo siya iligpit kasi a-arrange ko na naman, di ba? And I have this major arcana na isa-isahin ko pa, baka bukas ko pa pag-aralan. And then today, February 15, tingnan mo, February 14 pala kanina. Happy Valentine's pala. Tapos ngayon Sunday, February 15, 2026. Tapos, nakam up ko yung idea na to na mag-sit down video. Kasi every time kasi pag nagchatchaa talaga ako, may mga pumapasok na wisdom, questions, self-reflection, and it can also be shadow work. And minsan, idea na kailangan ko siyang i-journal. And alam niyo naman, hindi talaga ako mahilig magsulat kasi pangit yung sulat ko. At saka mas na-express ko yung sarili ko into talking. That's why I take advantage of recording whatever the idea come up into my mind, and then I put it into words and utter those words. And minsan, kung ano yung mga sinasabi ko ngayon, it doesn't make sense sa sarili ko ngayon, but it will make sense later pag pinapanood ko na. At minsan, at parati to ha, na pag in-upload ko na siya, naintindihan pala ng mga taong nangangailangan na nakapag-resonates ng topic. At ganun yung nangyari sa akin last time nung nag-upload ako ng aking self-reflection or shadow work at that time about material things na kinolek ko, tapos hindi naman pala ako masaya. And someone actually resonates that idea na binidyo ko, and then talagang naiyak siya, and then he messaged me and tumagusta daw talaga sa kanya. Shout out kay Jose Calawakan. Nagiging magkaibigan kami sa online, to give you a heads up, and we become like close talaga, na hindi pa naman kami nag-meet, but we have this soulful connection that we keep exchanging, that we love each other in a different type and form of love, na I actually see his challenges na na-conquer ko na, tapos nakikita ko yung sarili sa kanya. Parang ganun. It's more of watering each other to grow each other. Ganun yung nangyayari ng conversation sa amin, and it become deeper kahit hindi pa kami nagkikita talaga. Shout out sa'yo, Jose Calawakan. Tapos, sobrang hangang-hanga ako sa kanya kasi while I'm scrolling his Facebook, nakita ko yung artistry niya. Sobrang yung artistry niya about clay, yung mga figurines na gawa sa clay, and minsan gumagawa siya ng music coming from his emotion. And doon pa lang na ano na ako, sabi ko, pare nitong taong to talagang ang lalim. And then I actually understand where he actually coming from, because I can see myself from him from apart. Tapos, I was in the position na unconsciously, na-help ko rin pala siya while it's watering each other to grow each other. Ganun yung nangyari. And one of the topics na nakikita, na bring up namin during our deeper talk na about passion and versus 9 to 6 job. Kasi minsan, nakukonfuse tayo yung emotion natin. Minsan, nabubuisit na tayo. Minsan, kini-question natin yung sarili natin about yung paano natin makonquer or ma-fulfill yung passion natin na nakapagpasaya sa atin versus yung 9 to 6 job na hindi natin siya gusto in reality, but nakakapag-supply, nakapag-sustain ng lifestyle natin to survive in this world. It pays our bill, and to be realistic, talagang yun ang nakakapagbubuhay sa atin in our physical aspect. So yun yung mga topic, yun yung isa sa topic na napag-usapan, and for some reason medyo nagiging comprehensive yung explanation ko sa kanya, and then I realized habang nagchatcha ako, why not record those idea that I just randomly gave it to him, and it become make sense, and then record it as a self-reflection to myself. Kasi I also had this challenges and dilemma when I was actually young. Kasi minsan, ako kasi 38 na ako ngayon. So at that existence talaga, that way I was actually into adventure, passion, ganyan, and I have to keep my 9 to 6 job. It also reached me to the point na kini-question ko. Minsan tinatanong ko ito ba talaga ang gusto ng puso ko? Mag-aaral ng elementary, tapos high school, tapos pagka-graduate ng college, tapos magtatrabaho ka ng 9 to 6 job. Yun na yun, maghintay ka ng sweldo. Tapos, pagpagod ka na, gusto mo magbakasyon. So, maghantay ka pa ng approval para makapagbakasyon. Diba? Kasi vacation leave. You cannot just randomly leave from your workstation kung hindi talaga approve. Para kang nakakulong, maghihintay ka na lang ng weekend para makaramdam ka ng kunting pahinga. And that was my life after graduation ng college. At minsan naisip ko, bakit ako nag-aaral ng ganito katagal kung parang nakakulong din naman ako? Natanong ko, anong pinagkaiba ko sa taong physically na nakakulong sa jail? Kung ako, personally, emotionally, and systemically nakakulong din naman ako. So, nasa ng freedom? So, lately, sa spiritual journey ko, I realized this is not rebellion. This is awakening. Because I realized passion comes into the picture. Lahat tayo may mga bagay na nagpapasaya sa atin. May calling. May bagay na kapag ginagawa mo, nawawala ang oras. You feel alive. You feel connected. You feel aligned. Pero, on the other side, sa kabilang banda, may 9 to 6 job tayo. May bills, may katawan tayo na kailangan ng pakainin, may responsibilidad tayo sa 3D world, may pinaaral tayo ng mga kapatid, may pinaaral tayo ng mga anak, asawa, binubuhay na pamilya. Sa totoo lang, it really difficult to worship two gods at the same time. Survival at yung soul. Nung bata ako, pangarap ko may office ako. May mesa, may phone. Sa sagot ng tawag, I imagined it. I manifested it. Now I'm living it. Pero bakit hindi siya soulful? Doon ko na-realize, when passion becomes your only source of income, sometimes the magic fades. Because money brings pressure. Pressure brings expectation, and expectation brings fear, and fear shifts you from creativity to survival mode. Kapag ang passion mo naging kabuhayan, unconsciously, nagiging trabaho din siya. And when it becomes work, burnout follows. Hindi dahil hindi mo na mahal, kundi dahil may bigat na. Nalala ko nung nasa 20s ako, gusto kong mag-vlog. Kaya meron akong vlog na ilang years, 2 dekada na ilovetansyong.com. Gusto kong libutin ang 88 provinces ng Philippines. I wanted adventure, I wanted stories, I wanted to write my soul out. Pero desperate ako. Kasi may trabaho ako, may bills ako, may realidad ako. May mga moment pa nga na gusto ko nang mag-resign, jump into a different timeline, iwan lahat, focus sa vlogging. Pero pumasok ang ego. Not the bad ego, but the protective ego. Sinabi niya, hindi stable yan. Hindi lahat nag-survive sa content creation. Hindi lahat kumikita. Kaya mo bang panindigan ang lifestyle na gusto mo? At doon ko naintindihan, kapag ginawa kong main source of income ang passion ko, at hindi siya nag-work the way I expect, baka hindi lang pera ang mawala, pati love ko para doon. At kung maging trabaho rin siya, hindi ba babalik ka lang din naman sa parehong pakiramdam na tinatakasan ko sa 9 to 6 job? Here's my realization. Maybe the goal is not to escape. Maybe the goal is to harmonize. Just do your job, get paid, sustain your role in this 3D world, then after that, create, sing, write, travel when you can, love deeply, nurture your passion, not because it has to feed your body, but because it feeds your soul. Hindi naman kailangan perfectly balanced. Kailangan lang talaga harmonious siya. I do my job to sustain my life, and I will do my passion to sustain my spirit. And maybe freedom is not about resigning. Maybe freedom is knowing that you are not defined by your job. You are not trapped. You are choosing responsibility. And your soul, it is safe because you still make space for it. This is not surrender. This is maturity. And maybe healing is not about escaping the system itself, Maybe healing is learning how to exist in it without losing yourself. Hey, buti na lang, di ako naiyak.
Only love can hurt like this. Only love can hurt